Alright, the first read of May is done, and it was, it was not that good. The Paleontologist is about a, you guessed it, paleontologist, named Simon, who returns to his hometown to work at the museum after COVID wrecks his life. While there, he uncovers the mystery behind the disappearance of his sister decades ago. Also, there are ghost dinosaurs. Where do I even begin with this book? The author, Luc Dumas, clearly has a passion for dinosaurs. Each time Simon encounters one of the ghosts in the museum, the descriptions of their sounds and their movements and their appearance is so vivid that they might as well be right there in the room with you. Unfortunately, this is about the only thing the book has going for it. Simon oscillates back and forth between being really boring and intensely unlikable, and nothing that happens to him carries any real stakes. At one point in the story, he develops a NyQuil habit, and kicks it, without any real consequences to that. He's a bit of a jerk to just about everybody that he works with, but still manages to develop friendships with them that sort of seem like they materialize almost out of nowhere. He spends like 3/4 of the book pining over his ex, borderline stalking him, only for him to get over him at the end without any fanfare, and for them to even be friendly with each other. Speaking of characters, just about everyone else in the book feels like they exist for Simon, if that makes sense. Characters pop in and out of the story pretty much as Simon needs them. Kind of like in a mid-2000s horror movie when the main character needs to learn something and, oh look, bam! Right there in the phone book. Along with all this, the book tries to handle a few sensitive topics, and it doesn't do it all that well. Honestly, it almost made me put the book down. While there's obviously more to it than that, the crux of the issue is that few of the moments in the story feel really satisfying. And the reason for that is simply that they aren't earned. Every conflict in the story that isn't part of the main mystery ends up getting wrapped up with a neat little bow in a way that kinda suspends disbelief, which is saying something in a story about ghost dinos. We're given the conflict a handful of times, at best. Simon thinks about it for a spell, and then it gets resolved and off we go. Now, with all that being said, I still did finish the book, despite its best attempts. So when it comes to rating it, I have to give it a 2.5. Yeah, I don't have anything to add to that, so I'll see you guys next time.